For over 40 years, France's extreme right National Front has steadily gained ground, challenging the traditional left-right political divide in its quest for the presidency. Founded in 1972, the party combined several nationalist groups, including the neo-fascist Ordre Nouveau. Led by Jean-Marie Le Pen, it focused on increased state control, anti-elitism and immigration. A divided party, the FN remained on the fringes of French politics for a decade, but an alliance with the right in 1983 resulted in success in local elections, then in Europe, where the party won 10 seats. As the FN's influence continued to grow in the 1990s, the party switched its attention from the comfortably off to the working classes, anxious about globalization. Fourth in the 1995 presidential election, the FN made steady progress in local elections despite Le Pen's racist remarks and view that the Nazi gas chambers were a mere detail of history. In 1998, the FN split when number 2 Bruno Maigret left the party. Le Pen nonetheless reached the second-round runoff of the 2002 presidential election, sending shockwaves through the political establishment, but failed to repeat the feat in 2007. His daughter Marine succeeded him in 2011 with similar priorities: quit the euro, protect national identity, and fight against immigration and a new enemy, Islamic fundamentalism. But she shed the racist dialogue and distanced herself from her father's anti-Semitism, eventually expelling him from the party. Since 2012, the party's had a string of victories, taking control of 11 towns, topping the polls in European parliamentary elections, and achieving historic scores in municipal elections. Le Pen is expected to reach the second round in 2017's presidential election. The FN has several heartlands, which sprung up in the 1980s in the northeast's former industrial areas, the Paris region and the southeast. Despite a downturn in Paris, the FN is gaining support in western rural and suburban areas affected by the economic crisis. Typical FN voters are young male, blue-collar workers, although female and middle-class voters are turning to the party. Marine Le Pen hopes to add well-educated professionals and elderly voters to her supporters in time for the 2017 election.